What is going on, everybody? You can call me Heroes 3 Guy, and this video is going to be part 10 to our playthrough of the map Aeten Nomere. And where we left off, we just took out Sam, who we had scouted earlier as getting the Shackles of War, which we did get. We did fill up our backpack. We probably missed out on a few other artifacts, but hey, we got the one we were hunting for. We got some other goodies, but nothing too groundbreaking, but some nice stuff. So we'll look to get these off this hero onto a secondary hero. We did take a big stack of losses, but we do have our main 2 units, a pretty good chunk of them, and we're pretty low on spell points. We're definitely now going to make our move back to our homeland. We're going to come into this whirlpool here until we get there, dock off. And we also have Galere here, who's in a little bit of trouble. I think I sent him down here to maybe grab these basilisks, take out these gorgons, maybe thinking there'd be a fat stack of them there to recruit. But instead, I think we're just going to try our best to grab these trolls, get in the boat, get the heck out of Dodge. We got Ash here, who's got some pretty mean army strength, some pretty mean stats, and also has the Tome of Water Magic, so she does have that water walk, something to keep in mind. So that'd be nice to get our hands on that. And just to kind of reacquaint ourselves with what we're doing, we still do have a pretty nice chunk of gold, 230,000. Our treasury's working. So let's just go ahead, fellas, get back into it, part 10. And before I set the timer, again, likes, comments, subscriptions, very much appreciated. If you do feel so inclined, there is a link below for donations via PayPal. And also, if you'd like, there is a link. Become a member of my channel, 99 cents per month, and you do get weekly cat pictures. So yeah, something to keep in mind, my friends. So all right, timer is ticking. Let's do it to it. Let's make sure we got the right setup. Let's go ahead, and I believe I scouted this out before we ended part 9. I don't think there's anyone readily around to take out Tazar, and I think I scouted that before I went up there to attack Sam. So I should be able to get docked off. Oh man, this would be a nightmare if I get attacked. Oh, okay. Alright, buddy. Well, you never know. Yeah, we're probably going to become worm food. Worm food. Alright, so let's go ahead and disassemble this. Let's get our Sea Captain's hat on. And I'm crippled. I have 5 spell points. I'm not going to dock off into the fray here. Just not worth it, you know. I don't load game autosave. I don't redo turns. Not a risk I am willing to take. So let's go ahead and spam. Sir spam a lot. Sir mix a lot. Oh, yeah. All right, Rosic. Get on down there. You know what I could do? In fact, I think I will do. Is we're going to have Rosic here. Do this. Alright, I should be able to make this work. Alright. We're going to go to that altar of mana here. We're going to sacrifice those lizard men. Let's just keep on pressing the... Ow! Cheeks. I like this map a lot. It is challenging, but damn, is this annoying. Having to go through these whirlpools. Thank God I was able to get my hands on that Sea Captain's hat. Currently on the altar. It'll give me... Okay, so that's my max. That's what I'll get. Let's take it. Rosic. Especially being low army strength, if I, God forbid, get attacked, I at least want to have some spells You know, a berserk may get me out of a tricky situation. Alright, there we go. Let's swap it to artifacts. Alright, what's this gooblet doing? Coming down here. He's coming up to grab those. And if we do get attacked, hopefully we can salvage these 6 trolls here. Okay. And again, I want to just get a little reacquainted. Nothing crazy going on there. Alright, he's in here just earning us some shekels. Alright. And yeah. Alright, decent stack of spell points there. I don't mind, I don't mind. Here's cats. Oh, oats, okay. It's just my girlfriend. Yeah, that's right, I got a girlfriend. Obviously a pretty cool one if she lets me play this. Okay. Another purple here. Okay, good. Ash went through that, which would normally be an opportunity for me just to double back there and try to grab, you know, these, but then he just had his little buddy, little butthead, come on through. Alright, so let's go ahead and swap it to these on. Actually, let's have him just get there. Let's get there. Yeah, and of course we've been there. Okay. Alright. And, you know, I do think I will have Khaled come here to take off some of those artifacts. Especially, you know, these resource-generating artifacts. Which I think we'd only have the gem ring there. But hey, might as well get it equipped, my friends. Might as well get it equipped. Agar. He looks like that friend's dad who was like always really mean, and you thought low-key just whooped your friend's ass every time you left. Like you could tell he was pissed at something, and your friend was a little like sullen looking, and you're like, man, I feel like my friend's about to just get his ass beat by his dad. That sounds terrible. It kind of looks like that guy. Okay. We got some green guys swirling around the toilet bowl there. As long as they don't go into my one-way portal. Yeah, thanks, buddy. You dick meat. I'm between a rock and a hard place with this guy. That is Gunner, who's got a lot of quick units, and he'll probably blast my trolls to, you know, Netherworld. Oh yeah, come on, he's Gunner. He's gonna reach me. You know, he's got logistics as his specialty. Let's come here. Let's give him this. I already have a hideous mask. Boom. We'll just give him those. We got 2 of those already. Yeah, let's just get. I won't need that. I'll hold on to that in case we can make that artifact. You never know when we'll want one of those. That could be good for throwing on. Let's see. We can already get rid of one of those. That could be good. Oh yeah. We need to be throwing this on. That's a no-go. Probably not gonna need that. Probably don't need that. I already have the book. I don't need that. Let's hold one of these on. We just need the shield. Not gonna need that. Not gonna need that. Not gonna need that. Let's, like, God forbid I come across a frickin' Seer's hut that requires X amount of a primary stat, and I could have thrown those on to get it, but I doubt that it's gonna be the case. I don't have archery. I think I already have one of those equipped. Yes, a lot of those. Multiple of those. No need for that. No need for that or that. Yeah, you know, I think it'll be safe enough there. I already have plenty of those. Don't think I'm going to need that. That's a piece of the wizard's well. I wouldn't mind trying to make it. Those could, you never know, come in handy. You never know about that. I don't think I'll need that. And, I already have my elixir of life, so I don't really need those. No, I don't have. Okay, we want to keep that on just in case. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of Slayer. We already have one of those. Let's get rid of that. And it's like Piece of the Wizard's Well. You never know when we plus speed. Could always go some luck and morale out of one of those. We may need to. We know we're going to surrender at some point or something. Could be advisable to throw that on. I want to hold on to those pieces. That can boost my knowledge if I go to a well. Yeah, definitely want that to swap on. You never know. I want some luck. Hold on to pieces of the whatchamacallit so I can make it. Yeah, this is fine. I think we got enough room here. Definitely want to hold on to that as well. Alright, let's take this off. Maybe throwing that on, speed on, that's going to help with our movement as well. And we might as well throw something good to eat on here, right? Let's just throw this on. Both of them are +1. Alright, then Khaled. We're just going to have you hang tight there. So now what to do with Tazar. Gunner is nothing crazy. I can't berserk his black dragons, and that's a formidable stack. The crystal dragons have a 20% chance to resist, but it's not an insane army. You know, I could bulk up a little bit, and then with shackles, really take him out and probably get some good stuff. It's just, not only do I not want to spend my gold on troops, but I don't really have a whole lot to spend my gold on. Also, I don't have summoned boat in here. And it'd be nice if I could buy a hero right now. Buy these troops. So I think actually what I need to do, get Sarog up there. And, you know, dock him there, have him come there, have him drop off the troops, then dock back off. Damn, he moves nowhere. Fuck. Alright. Wait, hold on. Sarog? Where? Oh, he just got 6. Yeah, he's probably going to go bye-bye. And as far as where to move Tazar, fuck. Might as well grab this. I could try to get a hero through there again, but it might poop me out up there. You know, those wouldn't be bad. But then I'm kind of stuck there. And I don't really care for that. Can't remember where that sticks me out. Doesn't that poop me out? Yeah. And then I should be able to... Okay, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's maybe just get back in the castle for now. That is an idea. Let's press turn, see what we're cooking with here. Get your back up off the wall. Alright, Gunner. You gonna get me? If you wanna get me, I'm there to be getting. Need pause for a second. Ah! Yeah, and that's deadly. You know, I don't have... Yeah, that fucking sucks. 108 of them? Shit. Alright. And there goes 6 trolls on the way to 100. That's 6% of our goal there just stripped from us. Oh, oops, need to get him back. That could have been a oopsie. Alright, move him there. You know, I probably should buy the troops here while I can. Now I could just be patient, press turn, keep Tazar in this area. I could also wait here. I could try to, you know, come out here. If I come out here, fine. I could try to... I gotta be careful with ash, though, and water. I don't want ash to come across out of nowhere and grab me, and I'm not quite sure where she is at. But I could always just come right back here. You know, maybe grab that, then hit that. Fine. Also, I am getting somewhat high enough level to where I could start to consider grabbing Trees of Knowledge that I've held off on grabbing. because it's harder and harder to level up the higher level you get, so it's advantageous to wait to get those. But if I come out here, I can grab those, maybe grab that, get to the town gate, or if I come out here, I just don't really have vision right there. But if I wait, I'd come out pink, right? Come out of the pink, which is a little further away from that, and with full movement points, I should be able to make a run through here, maybe grab that and keep going. I could possibly grab that, reassess, and if God forbid I need to escape, I do have that one way, and I could be shot out here. There could be another exit, though. It's risky. And then I could always summon a boat when it's safe and try to just whirlpool away. But there are a number of mean guys in the water, so that's risky. Do I really want to mess with all that? I don't think so. Be canted. Canted? Candid. Alright. Let's check here. Alright, we're getting 11 green dragons. Well, it's not bad. It's not. I could buy a hero actually in that rampart area, and I think there's a few resource generating objects I could be nabbing. Oh. And green's got a lot of guys in the boats. I could scout them out. Maybe I shouldn't. Alright, so I think we want to go ahead. It's annoying. And I can't berserk 4 out of 7 of them. The phoenixes, gold dragons, black dragons, and magic elementals. May, you have got to stop incessantly kneading on me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get Sarog here. Oh, come on. I got to be careful, though, because he's got my trolls. Maybe it's a she. I don't know. That's pretty ugly, whoever it is. But we're going to come here. We can always buy a hero and have them run their stuff down. Might as well wait until day 1, not only for more troops, but to earn more interest. So we'll refrain from spending. Then as far as what to frickin' do with Tazar, yeah, I don't think it's worth going through there. Unfortunately, guys, I think we just kind of hold tight. As far as units, yeah, we could get some serpent flies, 200, 250. If we have 4, oh yeah, we could get a pretty decent stack of serpent flies. I think we will do that when it's time to level up, or reinforce our army, but fuck. This is a little brutal. So I guess kind of what the plan is, we be patient, we accumulate some gold, we get some army strength, we identify a powerful enemy hero we feel we can take on, we throw on the shackles, we eliminate them, we see what artifacts they have. Wouldn't it be a bad idea to try to target pink? They're the next weakest. Maybe that could lead for them to get eliminated. Kitty. Alright, so he is gone. We'll just wait there. Fuck me. Alright. I don't like just sitting here doing nothing. I feel like there's almost always something to do, but I also don't want to be putting on the world's most boring playthrough as I try to scour and think of the itty-bittiest little things to do. I wouldn't mind taking that out. I could grab another attack and or defense, or defense, spell power. If I do come here, and if I come here, that would give me the option to just town portal here. Then I could look to take that from pink. Alright, we're going to press turn. Tomorrow's day 1. Okay, now we got a guy in there. He'll probably go through that one way there, though. Alright, and if I look here, does it tell me as far as towns? So I have more towns than purple and pink. They are tied. Maybe that's something, and again, let's look here. Yeah, pink. Be nice to get some revenge with him, but 40 spell power if he summons an elemental, though, that's, GG. Oh, fuck. Maybe I try to just get my hands on a Cape of Silencing. That wouldn't be bad. So, yeah, purple's got a castle there. It's just one that I see. And then, of course, pink's got a castle there. Maybe those are the only ones they have. But Ash is purple, and I feel like Ash has got a decent army strength. Purple, no, yeah, shit. Or yeah. Okay. Tell you what we're gonna do. Might as well grab Broghild. Oh, thank ya. There might be a hotkey to do that a little better. Alright, we're definitely gonna grab that. I'm gonna hold off on them. We're gonna come here. And then, I'm not gonna be able to. So let's actually just do that. Now. I'd like to send a guy over here to quickly nab that and that gold mine. Possibly see about those guys. It's not going to be Sarog with all his troops, but you know what we could do? Let's get Lord Hart up there. Let's swap a route, then get one of those guys to come back over here. Grab these trolls, grab that, and maybe we can do what we originally tried to do with Glare. Grab troops from there, which would be enough to kill that. And there could be, you never know, could be a ton of Gorgons in there, like 50 of them for all I know. That would be worth it. So let's just kind of get him. That's a lot right there. Just get him back in the castle. Let's get him going. Let's wait. Alright, then as far as what to do with Tazar, again, I don't have a ton. 110,000, that's like all my gold. Okay. Okay, I got an idea. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and press turn. Let's see if Gunner... Okay, who is that docked off there? Fuck, I'm trying to pull this map off, but I feel like I'm putting on the most boring. Tell me, is it in my head? Comment below. Is it in my head? Am I like putting on one of the most boring playthroughs ever? Or do I just feel that way because I'm starting to feel a little challenged here? Because I'm not doing as hot as I normally do. What is it, my friends? Okay, nothing crazy there. He gives me gems per turn. That's not a big deal. Alright. We're all killed. I guess we'll just get him in there for now. And then what we can do... Fuck! I bought all of them? Oh my god. I just need to give up. I tried to buy 7. I tried to buy 7. Look at our gold now. It's going to be so much harder to snowball now. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh man, that's pissing me off. All right, we're gonna wait for him to go through the portal first, because we can. If he goes to the one we don't want Tazar to go through, we can always block that one off. But Gunnar has yet to go through that portal, so let's see. Yeah, we definitely want to keep him alive. We definitely want that sulfur. Okay. Man, I gotta go pee. Okay, I think that's Solomon coming down on us there. Okay. He is gone. I want to see who that is. That was here, and then here. Alright, that is Victoria. And, alright, we're going to make some moves this turn, but uno momento, my friends. I gotta go to the bathroom. We're right back 1 second. Okay, so now we're going to move him through there. We're going to give Tazar those things. We're going to divvy those out. We're now going to put Dracon through. Perfect. We don't want him to go here. So now when we send Tazar through here, we know that we're going to come out here. And then once we get here, you know, we could come right around and that's a hero. That's a hero in there. But I can only berserk. I can berserk 5 out of the 7 with the, yeah. They'd have the escape tunnel, so I'd have to wear shackles regardless. I mean, that's not a lot of Archdevils. That's a chunk of Rust Dragons. But also, having all these Mighty Gorgons, that helps. Okay. Let's go ahead and get him there. Oh, okay. Alright. Khaled, we're just going to keep you there. We got to keep him there. Now, we do... Okay. Now what I am going to do... Yeah, and that guy's probably got some fucking stats on him that I really don't want to mess with. Smun Lolene. God, that'd be nice. Berserking them would be nice. 400 peasants. No. No, I can't do it. That's too risky. So I think what I can do is just come here. I can then conveniently port here. I can come around up through here, and I can grab what I think might very well be Pink's last castle. Because as we looked through, they're tied, and I only see one for each of them on the map. Now maybe they've got some more hiding. But I think that's the move we make, is you try to close in on that last castle. And I think we can grab that. Okay. I'm not going to mess with that. Let's come on down yonder. And I could... And I'd have 15k left. I want to be able to buy them all. I could trade some resources. And that would increase my total speed. I wouldn't mind that, especially I think that these guys, their quickest unit, and they have a Phoenix. No. And nah, breath attack could do us dirty there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead, get to going. Let's get to going. He's chilling there. Now he is blocking that. Could I keep him there? No, I think we go up and we try to grab this, and then we come up through there. Now, is that a cover of darkness? I feel like I've been through there. But either way, we're going to grab this gold mine. Faux show. Okay. Yeah, now let's double check who that hero was again. Drawing a blank on who that was. Came out of that stronghold castle. Damn, okay. That guy. It's probably an artifact giving him the access to Waterwalk. Let's find out who that is right now. And I know he was underground. Euphraton. Damn, okay. Well, maybe it's from this castle up here. He got it. But yeah, we ain't gonna touch him for a little while. He's dirty. Let's go ahead and do some of that. Let's get him going. Let's come through there. Put this back on. Let's grab this. Boom. Now, that is Solimer. But I think we can go ahead and make a run for this. It is Sarog. He has given us 1 gem per day. He's just, you know, let's get him. Let's get these units just to safety over here. Oh, get these. Did we miss that? We did. Whatever. Okay. All right. God, we have like no gold now. We did get Shackles of War. I guess it was worth it, right? Fuck me, Solimer. Now you're closing in on my damn lands, huh? So Euphraton and Ash. I don't think there's any reason to wait behind this. I don't see Euphraton or Ash, you know, coming up and getting me on the shore here with a water walk. But in the event I get attacked, I want to have my goodies on. Yeah, I think we'll definitely have that. Might as well have that. We'll want the speed. Yeah, let's crush his morale a little bit. We'll need all this. Okay, I think this is what we'll have if we go into battle in the event they attack us. Let's see what happens here. Says Solimer, pissing me off. And let's go ahead and get these troops to safety. I need to get these 15 trolls in this castle over Sanju. And let's go ahead and see if we can't. Damn it. Okay. Nothing really to explore. We'll come back through here. Scoozy. And let's just come on down. Might as well. Alright. Could be duking it out in a nice battle with Victoria. What a jerk. And who is this? Oh, yeah. I don't think that green guy was anything crazy, but we have Solimer who... Oh, I forgot to scope out that hero. Came out of the Stronghold Castle. Okay, and they got a hero trapped there. He may be a while. Fucking butt cheek. Okay, this could be their last castle, though. But something tells me that this green keymaster, or this tent, is probably blocking another castle up here. Perfect. We come here. We're good. Alright, and of course, if we come here, they're now going to be in last, but we don't know if that's 0. So we don't have the green keymaster tent. A new month is in a couple of days. I'm under the impression they give a lot of dwarves. 400 dwarves, maybe it's every month. So as far as where to send him, I don't know if I necessarily want to send him right here. Someone I don't like, you know, comes out through there, but what I think I could do, yeah, I think I come down. We're going to keep our battle artifacts all set up. Dracon. Let's come up here all the way, because why not? Alright. You gotta be grabbing me by the poop cheeks. Alright. Okay. See if we can't get any sight. 14 crystal dragons, that's no joke. 57 of them, too. Yeah. Haha. Alright. And let's watch Pink. Let's watch their behavior. See if we can't see if they're desperate for a castle. Okay. You know, that's a lot of guys. He doesn't have a ton. He is a hero. I don't think there's a hero in there. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Alright, oh, got an itchy ear. Okay. Yeah. Ah, you gotta be milk dud boobing me. Oh, because they have regenerate. Butthole. Man, did I have a bless? Dude. This map's pissing me off. This map is pissing me the fuck off. I'm playing like ass. Alright, tomorrow's day 1. So I think I do. Not that this move matters. We're going to stay here behind a little safety spot. While we're here, let's take this off. Let's throw these on. That'll increase my speed. Let that throw that on for the time being. Let's get a hero here. Whatever, let's just make it Sarog. He's probably going to die. Let's get him going. God, I feel like I'm spinning my wheels going nowhere here. Just slowly digging my hole deeper and deeper and losing. Scrapping and clawing, trying to find some sort of breakthrough. I got my treasury, that helps. Got those shackles, that helps. Lost a lot of my army strength. Maybe I should have been patient and not gone for those shackles. Really just let my army keep... Come on. Hurricanes and blizzards passed through the land, sweeping gardens and crops, destroying houses and barns. Your state suffered serious losses. What awaits us ahead? Are we destined to live on our land? Alright, dwarves go out to harvest. Yep, I can really afford those dwarves now. Well, he's about to just have more dwarves. Look at that. God, that guy's gonna have so many freaking dwarves. That guy's got horrible stats. I mean, it's not horrible, to be honest, but it's not anything crazy. I got a lot of spell points. You know what? Now's the time. Might as well throw that on. Throw that on. Definitely wear that. All this is good. Oh, we'll want shackles. We do have the rally flag. He's got decent morale. Like decreases luck by 2, morale by 1. Do I take mine off? You know, +1. So I think we need this on there. I feel like we can have our Mighty Gorgons prioritize those crystal dragons that'll run across the map. That won't be a problem. It's those big stacks, but I will go before those big stacks of slower, lesser level units, and we will berserk them. It's a little risky because we don't know quite all what Horus has. I probably should have scouted with Sarog, but I might regret this. Let's just double check. Alright, we won. Okay. That is nice. So that is good. I can blind. I can't fucking berserk. Okay. So it's not Sleep Keeper. Now, they can go across in 1. I could blind them. I want them to advance. They can come across and hit someone fine. My Mighty Gorgons will sweep them, but I could try to start blinding now and see what spell they cast. I think I need to go for it. Okay, they fire shielded their shooter. Okay. Let's just wait. Let's come down and boom, goodbye. That's why I love Mighty Gorgons. Holy shit. Ow, yeah. Blinding them next round. Alright, so now what we do is we actually... Oh, you fucking idiot. That would have been a free fucking hit right there. Oh, and I can't swipe up on them. Gosh, that's a huge fucking mistake. Blocking them in. That was a free fucking hit there. That was really big. Fuck. Okay. Maybe I should have just killed them with the Mighty Gorgons. Yeah, I should have just done that. Yeah, those guys are slapping pretty hard. I don't want them to take a mean retaliatory. Of course. All right. We're going to... There we go. Come here. Actually, we're going to have this lesser stack do the retaliatory. That's nice. Okay. Now, could try to dispel a fire shield. Oh, fuck. Alright. Still worked. Their weakness, their fire shield is gone. So their retaliatory hits are gone. But I need Mighty Gorgons to come through and hit these guys, so I'm actually going to wait. Now, it'd be nice if I could actually come up here and double hit them. So blinded, blinded. So I think honestly what I just do, I come up and I hit hard from there. Now, I think you get your best bang for your buck. That's fine. Mighty Gorgons will moose them away. Now, I'd kill my own guys there, actually. And so we're just going to defend. And we're going to defend. So it's a fresh round. I could try to get... I'm not going to even attempt getting them, because they're going to have a 40% chance plus whatever else is giving them resistance. Let's see if we can't just, boom, do that. I could have someone take the retaliatory, but we're going to wait. They can come up and hit them, actually. Yeah, so we're going to take the retaliatory here with them. Fire shields them, that's fine. Ah. Okay. Oh, wake them up. Shit. Alright, wait. Let's hit them. Alright, we're gonna have to do it with a fire shield. Yeah, it kills 8 of my Mighty Gorgons, so I'll wake them up. Which would not be great, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I need to get some damage in on these fuckers. That was a waste, I didn't think of that. That's fine. Ah, fuck, you guys. Alright, might as well get a free hit. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to blind this round. These guys can take away fire shield, so I kind of want to keep those stacks safe. as opposed to use them to take a retaliatory hit, which I don't know. If I hit them blinded, they won't retaliate. So actually, let's take their retaliatory. Might as well smack them. Maybe I should have done this. We're going to come here. We're going to hit them. And these guys, their death stare is more useful on them than them. So we're going to come here. Okay. Now, wish you could be nice if you could change Dispel from a single target to a mass at expert level, but obviously, you know, if I Dispel their fire shield, I'm going to Dispel their fire shield, but also the blind there and the blind there. So I wouldn't mind not only taking their retaliatory attack, but getting their fire shield off. So I'm not even going to bother with that. Let's take them out. Boom. Death stare. Oh, nice. Get them all the way. Oh, yes. Boom. Alright. Here we go. So, I have plenty of blinds. I think what I do is I slow them. They're at 13, they're at 12. They got 11 rounds, they got 13 rounds. We're going to get them in place. We're going to get these guys down. And these guys down. Then we're going to, man, if I had prayer, that would do the trick, but we don't. So we're going to haste them. And then we're going to haste them. Wait. Dude, we're already hasted. Gosh, what an idiot. I was trying to get... Fuck. Okay. It's fine. We'll just do it with our Chaos Hydras. Okay. So we'll attack them, it'll take them out of their blind, Dispel, but they won't go next. So that takes their fire shield away. We've already casted our spell this round, so we don't want to attack this round. It'll give them a go this round and a spell cast. Last thing I want is deal with some frickin' elementals or something. So we're just going to actually move them, you know, up. Not really going to matter. Yeah, we're just going to do it without. Now we can just move them out of the way. Ah, interesting. Oh. So they have 8. They have 12, okay. So now, blind again. And then we can kill them here. Alright. So we saved a lot. So our dragonflies definitely got beat to shit. but we had to use them to take retaliatory attacks to protect our more important stacks of our Chaos Hydras and Mighty Gorgons. Plus, we really needed them to dispel those fire shields. And then, of course, we lost some Gold Dragons. They took some big hits, but all in all, just 23 Mighty Gorgons. That ain't bad. 9 Chaos Hydras, 7 of them, they serve their purpose, and they really serve their purpose. They're gone. I'm about to get some artifacts here now. Another one of those. Okay, fine. That's nice to have on deck. You know, it's not like my natural spell point total is crazy high, 160, but it's nice. It's nice. There goes another one of them. I don't know if I had that part yet, so that's nice. And that's all they had. That's all they had. Nothing crazy. So Arms of Legion, did I have that in here? I don't. Okay, so now I just need, take this off, put the arms there. I just need the Head of Legion, and I will have a statue of Legion. That'll be really nice. That will be quite nice. Now, okay, that's Sarog. Let's just come up here all the way. Let's throw this on. Don't think it's worth getting in a boat because, you know, now what's my next move? So we took him out. Yeesh. Not too worried about him. I could try to get in the boat now because that would allow me to, you know, start making my way back to my main lands, which I'd like to do at some point. Who was that? It just did it. Oh yeah. Oh, the clock is ticking. Okay, Agar did not want to attack, so maybe they're not as desperate to take over a castle, but there's a chance that, oh, okay, Crystal. We'll look to get Ondel there. So they may not have any castles left. I don't know that for sure. I've had this castle for a few turns. If it was in fact Pink's last castle, he's got, what, 4 or 5 days left to live. I would like to perhaps stick around in this area until 7 days have passed since I've had this, in the event that Pink tries to take it back over to survive. Because I will regret it if I leave this area now, and then Pink just conveniently takes this back over, and then has still some skin in the game. I'd like to think they still have a castle, but I don't know. I only see 1 purple. I know there's a lot of on the map that we you know, haven't. I could try some viewing of air, some shit, which I don't have. Okay, so I think we do stay here. I think we might as well make our way back down here when we pick up on part 11. We'll end it there with that nice battle. Plus my girlfriend's here, and so we're gonna look to hang tight here, protect this from Pink in the event that we can eliminate them from the game. That would be a nice little boost there, getting a player out of here. And then eventually from there, see if we can maybe pick off a Pink hero. We still have a decent amount of spell points, decent amount of army strength, but eventually we'll try to make our way back home. We're going to try to keep building up gold. Let this gold, you know, snowball back up with the help of the treasury. So I think that's how we're going to start part 11 here. And let's go ahead and get Lord Hart. He's got some decent army strength on him there, right? And let's just, I guess we'll spend a little bit of money doing this. Okay, we'll just do a little bit of that. And then let's get him going this way. And I guess we can do this. And we'll get him going this way so we can have him grab those gems there. All right, fellas, I think we are, ow, man. I think we're all set to go, my friends. So keep an eye out for part 11. Likes, comments, subscriptions, channel memberships, donations, all that stuff, guys, would be very much appreciated. Let me know what you're thinking of this playthrough so far. I fear that I'm kind of putting on a lackluster performance or not really an interesting playthrough. Maybe it's because I'm just not playing the greatest, and I'm, you know, this map's got me kind of in a little tricky situation. But let me know what you're thinking, guys. I'd appreciate it. And keep an eye out for part 11. Until then, guys, take care.